Come on, come on. What? Who are you?
I'm here to avenge all the innocent people you've hurt.
Somebody help! Get him! Get him!
It looks like you chose the wrong party to crash.
My business is with Echigoya. Step aside, or I will have to kill you. Echigoya, where have you hidden?
Get away! Help me, somebody!
Your bodyguards are dead. And you are next.
My money! My money!
Your greed sickens me. I hope your death is a lesson to others.
Warning, this video is not for the sensitive and weak. I am not responsible for you getting ass hurt if any of the following content applies to you. You have been warned.
All right, y'all, welcome back. It's your boy Gak Cognac back for another video. So this video is going to be special because it's going to be another Keeping It Real Part 3 video. And this might be a little touchy subject for some of you guys, but fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways. So basically, we're gonna talk about how the whole gaming world has all changed. I feel like me and my boy right here, we got him on Namudi, you know, like like this guy is like a crazy ass collector, and so this dude, I don't know, he's hardcore, man. Like my collection ain't shit compared to his, and so
oh come on, relax, bro.
like he's a beast. So and he's what I call like a fucking real collector. And so basically we talk a lot, me with the other guys too, about how nowadays the whole gaming thing is kind of ruined because there's a big resale culture now, and a lot of them don't give a fuck about, you know, the games at all. And it's kind of like all they're trying to do is trying to make it like a stock market and pumping up the prices, making it like difficult to get and all, and it's kind of killing the game. So I'm gonna let my boy right here tell you about a little background about him, and we're gonna move on to the real
stuff. Man, yeah, bro. Okay, so I've been collecting for, I don't know, I'd say since March 2019. So, you know, I've been going hard since March 2019. That's when I started really going hard. And it was easy, bro. You know, you'd see a lot, it'd sit for like 35 minutes, you know, 40 minutes. You can chat, you can, you know, see pictures and whatnot, and you can talk and try to get them down, you know, a little bit of bartering. And, you know, you go pick up the lot and it'd be a reasonable price. You know, there'd probably be like 2 or 3 other collectors that are trying to get the same thing, but not as crazy as it is now, man. Now there's like, bro, it's like any lot that comes up is gone within seconds. And you know that. And everybody knows that. Like if you're trying to collect, you're fucked. You know what I mean? Like you got no chance. Like even if you want to get like a Wii lot with a Mario Kart Wii, bro, there's like 15, 16 people trying to get the same thing just so they can make like 20, 30 bucks. Yeah. And it's not like, for me, it's not even about, you know, like I don't even want to, like I'm not a reseller or anything. If I go pick up a lot, there'll be a few things that I keep in my collection, try to get my money back. That's pretty much it, right? That's how it goes. Trade off, you know, trade, buy, sell, do all that stuff. And that's how you build a collection like this, right?
Yeah.
But when you got guys like, you know, you got fucking guys like Retro Rick and Phoenix Resale, they're like promoting more people to join, and you know, it's so easy to make money, blah, blah, blah. But like, honestly, yeah, it is. It's easy to make money for sure. It's easy to make money. But if I'm to put something into like retrospective, I'll go like this. So March 2019, sorry, I found my old collection. Me and my brother had a small collection, right? So I grabbed it and I seen it. I'm like, oh man, this is cool, right? We had it together. So I downloaded the app called Game Eye, right? And I start adding the shit up. I'm like, oh, it's worth money. You know what I mean? This is cool. So I added it up. My collection was worth like, I don't know, $3,500 US at the time. And from March 2019 till today, like if you look at my Game Eye was at probably like 80, 90,000. Okay. Now you might think, whoa, that's crazy, 90,000. Well, bro, think about it. You know how hard I fucking worked to build this collection, bro? It's like, it's not easy, man. It's 12, 13 hours daily. You got to drive, you got to fight, you got to deal with a bunch of resellers and all this shit. And for what, bro? If I were to put the same amount of effort into, like, let's say, stocks, bro, if I were to put the same amount of effort as game collecting as I would into stocks, bro, I'd be a fucking millionaire.
Right.
How hard it was to build this collection. People say it's easy. It's not easy, man. It takes a lot of time. It's a lot of work. Yeah, for sure. The money's good, whatever, right? You know, you make an extra $200-300 a week, right? Doing buying and flipping and whatnot. But bro, like I'm saying, it's a lot of fucking work. So, and you know it, bro. And you know how it is, man. And it's getting harder and harder. Just for me to go and, you know, pick up a lot, and there's a chance that someone might overbid or whatnot. It's just not worth it anymore, bro. I got a family, I got kids. So, and you know how it is, man. Like, you've been slow, bro. You've been slow. I've been slow. Everybody's been slow.
Dead.
Like, yeah, you've been dead, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna drop that video later, but like, fuck, dude. Like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have got that crazy ass pickup down on the show. And
I told your ass, bro, go get those fucking gaming watches, man.
Dude, like, and I was like fucking in bed when like you texted me that shit, because I just been staying up late, hella crazy lately. And so yeah, I was like, man, fuck that. I'm not, like, for me, like, you know, like I don't care about profit at all, you know. And yeah, like, you know me, like I don't if I don't give a fuck about it, I won't even get it. That's my thing. So yeah, you was like, man, you need to get that Game & Watch. I was like, fuck, that's before my time. You know, and I don't give a fuck about, I have no attachments towards like Atari and you know, shit around that time, because when I got Atari, it was a hand-me-down, right? And I don't even think I got to play it because it broke by the time I plugged it in or something. So I never got to play it. It was just sitting there, 2600. And so I was like, fuck this piece of shit. Gave up on it. So like, for me, you know, I don't give a fuck if it's $1 million. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't want it, you know, so I won't get it. But
yeah,
like,
for sure,
that's the thing though. And a lot of times when I went out and went to go pick shit up, a lot of times it was from like some random ass bullshit where I'm like, hey man, you got some other stuff? And they're like, oh yeah, blah blah, and I end up getting it. So like, you can never, you know, look down on certain things, and I'm glad, like, you know, you kind of reminded me of that, because I was getting kind of down, man. Like it was fucking garbage lately. So
well, bro, you got it tough too, man. You're in Vegas, you know. A lot of people go there to retire. They don't grow up, so there's not much people that are sitting on games. You know what I mean? And if they did, they probably pawned it off because there's a fucking pawn shop in every corner. Yeah. Right. And on top of that, you got 500 resellers fucking trying to buy. You know what I mean? Trying to buy a Wii Sports, like 10, 15 guys trying to bid on a Wii Sports just so they can make $3-4.
Right.
And where do they get that from? Think about it for a sec. But where are they getting this? Where are they getting this information from? I'm telling you, bro, I sold a Wii lot. I'm in Edmonton, bro. So this trickle down is coming from, you know what I mean? I'm in a different country.
Right.
This fucking 65-year-old guy comes to my house, buys this Wii off me. Yo, you got anything else?
Oh shit.
I'm like, yeah, I got a fucking shitload. I'm like, what do you want to do? You know what I mean? I bring out this big box. He's like, what if I give you 50 for all of it?
Come on, dude.
I'm like, bro, where are you trying to play the, he's a 60. I'm thinking, you know, he's buying it for his kid. He's like, nah, I'm a reseller.
Yeah, I've been reading on my comments. People were talking about the same shit, like fucking grandmas are at Goodwill and shit, you know, trying to look up games to resell. I'm like, fuck,
see, I'm okay.
Some knitting to do, like.
Bro, I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? If you want to resell, okay, just stay away from my games. You know what I mean? This is my market. You know, this is what I love. You know, I enjoy playing my games. I enjoy going to pick up games and whatnot. Like, if you were to come to my house, bro, and pick out any game in my collection, I'd be like, yeah, bro, I'd clap your ass in it. You know what I mean? Because I know they're my games.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm a great gamer, but you know, I clap you, bro.
I mean, that's where the big ass like divide is coming from right now. It's like people are like, what's up with all these like people that don't know fuck all about games, and then they trying to be over here, especially you got some fake ass YouTubers trying to act like they know games and shit, but they don't know shit, you know? And then but they're trying to fucking disguise themselves as like collectors, and they're just, you know, trying to resell shit. And it's
if you look at Retro Rick's last video, okay?
I stopped watching a lot of people's shit because I'm sick of it.
I just watch it just for entertainment. He goes,
right.
He goes, oh, there's something wrong with my basement, so I'm gonna go grab some games and sell them just so I can fix my basement.
Yeah.
Like he's looking at it like they're assets. Like, come on, man, they're fucking games. What are you doing? Like he says he does. Bro, in one of his videos, he said, I don't even play games, and he has this massive collection. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah, I don't get that, man.
That's what I don't get. Like, why don't you just, instead of, you know what I mean, let someone that actually wants it play it. You know what I mean? Mm. And then you got guys like Phoenix Resale. They go into game shops. Oh, I just robbed this game store. But like one of my best friends, one of my good friends, he owns a game shop, bro. And he tells me, he's like, man, I'm scared. He told me I'm scared to sell games, bro. Because people come in with their phone and they get, you know, it doesn't take any skill to look up your, you know, on price charting and whatnot.
It's hella hard to keep up with it. Like you and me and Hyphy and all of them, we're like, dude, all these games are rising like crazy right now. How are you supposed to keep up with that? And it's mainly because, you know, people are like pumping shit. Like there's these like fake eBay sellers. They're like trying to like bid shit up and all that. They're really trying to like pump up the market, and it's like that ain't fucking fair to me. And it's like, why does a Pokemon Gold or Heart Gold gotta cost like $300 now? I get that it's rare, but there's games out there that deserve.
That ain't rare, bro. That ain't rare, bro.
I mean, yeah, in box,
it's not rare,
but it's like fucking millions of copies have been sold. Whereas you got games out there like Xenosaga 3 where there's like shit out there.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
And I get it. Like I got the copy. It's sitting on the measly $500 to $1,000 worth because no one can really price it. But no one talks about that. You know?
Yeah, like if I was to grab, I have the same one as you. I got a sealed one.
Yeah,
bro. I would. My Heart Gold would sell for more. Like, does that make any sense? Like a sealed Xenosaga, you're never gonna find that ever again, bro. Last week I sniped like I sniped like 8 Pokemon games, bro. You know what I mean? Like just last week.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, the guy at the game store, he's like, bro, these guys come in, you know, they got their phone, they're trying to catch me slipping, and like, and then he goes, then there's the mother that comes in, you know what I mean? A mother comes in trying to buy, you know, a Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver for her daughter, who's like, you know, 9 years old, and it's $300, $400, man. And like, he's like, bro, if I was, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. If I were to price it less, then these guys would come and snake me. And if I was to price it more, you know what I mean?
There's a paradox. It's like, fuck, dude, I can't even sell it for. That's why, like, you see, like, people on OfferUp and all that, like, I'm not selling to no resellers, man. Because
I'll buzz off, bro. You know what I mean?
Fucking funny. Because like they don't want to like get fucked, you know, but at the same time they don't want to lose out. So
100%, yeah, for sure, man. But bro, it's just like this is what it's become, bro. It's become like it's not even about the games themselves anymore, bro. It's about
there's
monetary value, all that. Like that's the thing, man. Like half the guys, like if you look at Collector's Luck, I got nothing to say about the guy, bad or whatnot, but the guy has a huge collection.
Mm-hmm.
A couple months ago, he grabs a Final Fantasy 9. He's like, I just picked up a Final Fantasy IX. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's one of the best games of all time, and you're telling me like you don't even know what the fuck Final Fantasy 9 is? Like,
are you for real?
And why do you have it? What are you doing with it, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I never even beat that one, and I know it's like one of the like you said, one of the best Final Fantasies out there. Which is like how do you not know? Like, you never read a GamePro magazine back in the day? It's like, I don't get it, because I got most of my knowledge from magazines back then, before like, you know, internet shit came out. And I still keep up to date with fucking shit. I watch Spawn Wave. I watch some shit every once in a while just to see what the fuck is up. But if you're gonna like do some shit, you know, if you're gonna like go out and do what you're gonna do, isn't it like, even if you want to talk about stocks and all, because I do that shit, like, isn't it like good to like do some research? You know, like, so you don't want
100%.
dumbass. You want all the fucking, you want all the respect for the shit you do, but you're not fucking doing any type of due diligence. So it's like pissing a lot of people off. And I do read a lot of comments from people, you know, like I think like the Phoenix one would do. It's like, yeah, man, y'all fucking it up. Like y'all all acting like y'all fucking, you know, hella good and shit. And
yeah, bro. Like all you do is look at a website, man.
And then, yeah, look at a website,
scanning shit.
Like, am I really getting some value for your content? And that's the main thing for me. I don't give a fuck if like I'm a hustler, so I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, you can resell games all you want. I don't care. And this is where I'll back up like my boy Hyphy Gold. The dude has a business license. Dude does everything. He fucking does. He has a fucking collection, but he only collects like the really good shit. Like he got all the Panzer Dragons and shit like that. But he grew up with games. He knows the values. He knows like the games, how good it is, blah, blah, blah. So I give it to him because he fucking puts in the work.
My question of the day is, if you're a reseller or collector or a combination of the both, which I am, do you ever find it hard to resell these items, especially if you're connected it somehow, or if it's something that you really want?
But when you're like going on the fucking, like, you know, off a price chart and all fucking day.
Yeah,
all the time.
Like anyone can go on the price charting and see.
And it's like, it's,
you know what I mean?
Skewed. Like price charting could go off the average of a game that hasn't sold for 3 years. And then just because, you know, it hasn't sold for 3 years and that game was like maybe $50 and now is up to like 150, then it'll probably say it's worth 75. So like, how accurate is it if you're not keeping up with the times, you know? Yeah.
And then you got people that just like, you know, random people that are trying to sell their games and whatnot, and they kind of hear it on YouTube or they see it, you know what I mean? And they have no fucking clue what's going on with their games, but they just know that they seen it on their website and it says $600-700 or sold listings on eBay, but they don't know shit about nothing, right? Like this one time I went down to I was going to pick up this Super Nintendo law, right? So she posted this law. They had, you know, some big bangers in there, right? She had like, I think Pocky and Rocky, she had it listed at 300. Then she had like Batman and Robin, $20, Hagane, $20, bro. Talking Hagane. That's an $800 game, bro. You know what I mean? And so I messaged her. I'm like, listen, you know, I'm a collector. I'm not a reseller. I'm gonna come down. You know, we can work out a price. You probably have a shitload of messages, people trying to snake you. You know what I mean? I'll give you, you know, fair market value for what you have, and we can go from there. She's like, okay, sure. I'm gonna take the ad down. We'll meet up tomorrow. I'm like, fucking right. So let's go. You know what I mean? I was thinking about it all night. Like, man, I'm gonna get Hagane in my collection and whatnot. You know what I mean? So jump in my car the next morning. You know, I woke up early just so I can get there. So I messaged her, yo, I'm coming down. She's like, yeah, no problem. So I go down there and we're talking like these people have never sold a game in their life. You know what I mean? They don't know shit about nothing. Somehow they discovered price charting or whatever. And so I get there and I'm looking at the games and I see that the Hagane has a massive sticker in the center of it, right? Same with Pocky and Rock. They all have stickers, like thick stickers, like right? So I told the guy, I'm like, listen, bro, I'm a collector. You know what I mean? Anyone that's going to buy this off you for this amount of price is going to be a collector, and they're probably going to say the same thing to you. You know, there's a sticker on it. It's going to devalue it a bit. Right. But, you know, I'll give you, I'm like, what do you want for it? He goes, he's like, they sell online from anywhere to $600 to $700. I'm like, okay, yeah. So they sell online. I'm like, do you have an eBay store? You know what I mean? Like, okay, whatever. So I made him a fair offer. I told him, this is what it has. It has a sticker on it. This is what I made him a good offer. Honestly, it was a great offer. And right away he goes, you know, I ain't got time for you or whatever. He's like, I'm not even trying to sell it. I'm not even thinking about selling it, right? I'm pretty sure I told you the story, but he's like, I don't want to sell it. So overnight, this guy's a fucking collector. And then last night, you know, I left. I was mad, bro. I was pissed off. You know, I wasted my whole day driving. It was like a 45-minute drive, bro, there and back, right? Whew. So last night I'm checking and I see the fucking Hagane, right? I see it on the marketplace, $500. And I look at the label, bro. The label is fucking torn to shit, bro. The guy tried to peel. He tried to peel the sticker off, and he fucked up the label, man. Bro, it broke my heart because that's another Hagane gone down, bro. Like that would have been.
Yeah,
if I would have got that. Yeah,
there's so many fucked up Haganes on the web. It's funny.
But like this, it just shows you like just because you can go on a website, that's not what it's worth. Now that it's fucking it's ripped, your price charting whatever it is $1,000, it's not worth that anymore. It's fucking ripped, man.
Yeah,
you fuck the label up. You know what I mean?
But yeah, that's drastically. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah, man, it fucking pissed me off, honestly, bro. And then obviously they probably watch videos on YouTube and they see all that. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Oh shit. So what's going on with you, bro?
I mean, it's been slow for me lately.
It's been slow, right? Go check out Goodwill and whatnot, and it's tough, right?
Yeah, and like, me, I don't believe in. I mean, I've always been like that, and I don't believe in like going out every fucking day to Goodwills. That's just too much of my time, and
100%.
I do too much shit in my life to be doing it, and I'm passionate about doing what I do, and for me to like go out every day to the same Goodwill to be like disappointed and shit, it's just nah, man. That just ain't me. I'm a sniper, so like I always you always see me when I come up with the pickups. I pretty much get like a big ass haul, and then you get it, and I'm good for the month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But and I got homies out here that got the diligence, and they go out every day to swap meet and all that stuff, and they'll find good shit, and I'm not knocking it, but that just ain't me. I can't do that. Hell, I can't even do what you do. Your ass picks shit up every day. Like send me pictures every day. Because if you fucking posting videos, like if you was posting shit, you'd be fucking big, man. You'd be slapping everybody.
Like I said, bro, it's a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like you constantly refreshing. But that's how I built my collection. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got a really good hookup at the game store, so anything I grab, I can take it to them, and
you're able to stay liquid quick. So that's what a lot of people have difficulties with. Like for me, I'm sitting on product like crazy. I haven't really sold anything because I haven't had the time. Like Las Vegas has opened back up 50%. So I've been busting my ass at work lately. So I haven't had time to do a lot. And so, when I get a chance, I do it. But, now I'm working my ass off. I'm sleeping in, this and that. And it's hard for me to like go out on the weekends or like go to the swap meet because they're open on the weekends and stuff. Because you can find good stuff. But I'm not trying to be all beat up, sweating and shit because it's 90 degrees now out here. And then I got to go to work later, stanking and shit. And working.
Yeah, for sure. And like, are you really gonna find what you want there? Probably not.
So like, I have to, maybe hope for a garage sale that's around and stuff, and get what I get. So, but that's not to say like I'm constantly looking too. But the scene on OfferUp ain't what it used to be. Like you said, 2019. Well, I kind of started doing this in 2017. I mean, I've been collecting most of my life, but in terms of like doing that pickup shit, like 2017,
like going hard.
I started going hard, and I think I was the only dude on OfferUp like that was actually, snatching everything up. I'd see fucking games on there for like weeks. Nobody would get them. Like unless like the only time I've seen somebody get something was like the one time I missed like what's that game called? Like a big ass RPG lot because this dude's like roommate, pissed him off or something like that.
Oh shit!
Stole like a bunch of shit, like Shin Megamis and all that shit, for like $25. I was hella mad.
No,
but like there was like 9 out of 10. I was the one to get the shit. I was getting all that shit. I wish I was making videos at that time. But now, man, just compare the difference from last year to now. It's like, what the fuck? What's going on?
Bro, every like TikTok and all these guys are telling you, you know, you can make money, so everyone right away jumps on board. Like it's all about money, bro. That's what's pissing me off. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because like that's not what we're doing. We're trying to build a collection. Because like I said, I put on my game line, whatever, and it says 80,000. But that shit don't mean nothing to me because I'm gonna die, and when I die, that's coming with me. You know what I mean?
That's what I fucking said.
Like I ain't gonna sell nothing, bro. Anything I spend is going into once it's in the game line, bro. It ain't coming out. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm just looking for all the games I missed out as a child because you know, I couldn't afford a lot of fucking games back then. So that's my main thing. Like right now, I don't even collect anything from the Wii and up right now. I'm not the Wii, from the Switch and up. Like I just want my shit from like PS3 and down right now.
Those are the days, bro.
Yeah.
You know, that's when games were actually good.
I feel like right now, like it's hella cheap right now because you'll never be able to collect for the Switch because every other game is rare now. Because Limited Run makes all the fucking games.
Yeah.
You know, Marvelous Games when it makes all the games.
Fuck, man.
And it's like I was like, I'm not going for that, especially when they literally they're remaking everything. You know, that's kind of fucking annoying to me. All the Wii U games are going onto the Switch now for $59.99. And like, why should I buy that shit again? So it's like 100%. A lot of people are buying it up. It's like, oh shit, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up. I'm like, I don't want to buy some shit just because it'll go up for my collection.
Yeah,
I want to buy some shit that it has is decent and is like worth my time to have. And it'll go up, dude. Because there's a lot of piece of shit games out there that don't even deserve to be in the #1 spot. So, but
shitload of them.
Yeah. But I mean, to get back to, you know, our main fucking subject, it's like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm just tired of how much like people are like, this is happening in the stock world too. Everyone is trying to act like they're a stockbroker, right? On the web. And you can see it because of GameStop and AMC stock right now, because, you know, it's like, it's a meme stock and shit. So everyone's like going online and be like, oh yeah, you know, welcome to blah, blah, blah investing. And I'm like, you know, you ain't no fucking broker. You never got your Series 7. You ain't done shit, right? Everyone's trying to do that. And then like, it's showing it's the same thing as in the gaming world. Everyone's acting like there's some fucking like game professor and shit and don't know shit. And then it's starting to show. And we're probably like the first ones that's going to put this video out to just expose everything. But it's like, eventually, I think people are going to catch on. You know, they're going to be like, you know, fuck, man. Like, what am I watching this shit for? Like, why want to watch motherfucker pick up like a fucking Wii Sports game every fucking episode? Like, who wants to watch that shit?
Yeah, for sure, know? Bro.
And then like, you got people like me and a few others. I only put up like good shit. Like if I picked up a bunch of Wii Sports, you know me, like my videos, Wii Sport, bam, I toss it aside. I'm not busting a nut every fucking time I put it up, you know? So it's like, what's going on? Because it's gotten to the point where that's all they care about, the value and shit.
Value,
you know?
Money.
And I'm not even like a big fan of putting like the money amount on my videos. I only do it on like when I pick up some crazy ass haul and it's like, oh, I spent like $50 for like a G worth of shit. Okay, I put it on. And some people get happy that I do it because, you know, they want to see the tally and all that. But honestly, if you ask me, I don't give a fuck. You know? Yeah. So,
and on top of that, like, you know, you got some guys that will go and, you know, to a poor old lady or someone that's like on drugs or something, and they swindle them, and then they put it on their thing, oh, rob this lady, and they put them on YouTube. It's just, come on, man. It's not about that shit, bro. Like for you pick up stuff and, you know, you do it all in the behind the scenes. Same with me, bro. I'll never show my dealings. Like it's not right to do that to someone on YouTube. You know what I mean?
Like a lot of people like to see that live pickup shit. I don't like doing that shit. First of all, it's giving up too much secrets. Number one.
Yeah, man.
Number two, like that's some like downright dirty shit. When like literally, like I come into so many people that go like, fuck, I need this for my last meal. Like I fucking need to feed the family and shit. And y'all know I fucking give you an extra 20 just because, you know, I make decent money, you know,
Exactly.
doing what I do. And I come from the tip industry. So I don't mind fucking like shelling out. If you got a slow day at work, I'll give you extra money. I don't care, because everyone has to have their day. All right. And the fact that people go on there, yeah, I fucking swindled this motherfucker. Like,
yeah, that's not right, man.
you know, like I fucking like robbed this store. I fucking caught them slipping.
Yeah.
You never see me say no shit like that.
Took
Now, if it's
this
a fucking
man's
like,
childhood.
if it's a reseller and I count something, I'll say it. I'll say it because
100%.
you know,
Those
yeah.
are the ones you get.
but it's like, but if I get like some honest person or person that's trying to make an honest living, you can't ever do that shit, man. And you can't, how do you call yourself a businessman if you can't conduct business in an ethical manner? So,
100%.
and I went to school for sociology. So main thing is, you know, ethics plays a big part in everything. So I've done my dirt in the past and I've told it. I've did shady, you know, stupid shit before.
Yeah, of course. I've done some shit too, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not gonna put that on YouTube, you know, I'm not gonna put that for the fucking world to see.
And like I don't believe in fucking a person over, and not even because of karma and shit. It's just fuck, dude. Like I've been taught when I was young, and I told you a story before, like, you know, I stole something from some kid, and you know, I found out that kid was like my brother's like friend's a cousin. I feel like shit. And so basically, long story short, like I've been pretty much taught that if you like swindle somebody or you fucking robbed them or some shit like that, or you even felt that you did that shit, you kind of killed them, because
100%.
something on the inside for them pretty much died. You know, it makes you a fucking murderer, man. I don't care what you say. And so I don't do that shit. You know, it's just it's fucked up. It's the same thing as the scalping thing. You know, I know you got a lot to say about that shit.
Oh fuck, man.
But I mean, you get so much people coming on talking about, oh, I scalped this shit, man. I fucking like made like $500 off of a fucking PlayStation 3. You know? And yeah, but how many people are struggling to get one? And it's kind of like, if I go on off-road right now, I still see people still trying to scalp a fucking PS5 or whatever for $100 profit. Like, you're just not gonna let go. You know, like, that's sad, man.
Yeah, like, does the $100 really? Is the $100 really worth?
I wipe my fucking
happiness? You know
ass with $100, and then you get the cocksuckers that go like, so, like, you know, you had to deal with a couple of them. Like, oh, you can't afford my shit. You don't want to pay my prices. No, I don't. I can't. I could afford you and your mama, but I fucking like ain't gonna do it, right?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna tell me shit is worth gold, and then I need to pay for it because you say so. Fuck you, you know.
100%.
And so it's like nah, don't fucking like. That's the thing though. Like, you're a fucking reseller, right? But you want to talk down to folks? Like, you want to go like, you can't afford my shit. So it's the same thing as when I made that video about the PS5 scalpers. And they're like, yeah, y'all poor motherfuckers can't afford my shit. Like,
Yeah.
you want to be a businessman. You want to be a big baller, shot caller and shit. But you acting like a fucking peasant yourself. So what the fuck is that?
Well,
Right?
yeah, take it like this, bro. My son, he's 4 years old, right? He likes the Pokemon cards, right?
Yeah.
It was one day, me and my wife were like, let's go to Walmart. It was right before they opened, around 9 o'clock. And there's a fucking lineup, bro. I'm talking our lineup. Like, we're talking 115, 100, 200 people waiting outside this Walmart.
Yeah.
Right. And I go inside and like it's open. I don't know what the fuck they're waiting for, right? Walmart's open. So I go inside and I ask the lady, I'm like, what are these people waiting for? She's like, oh, we're getting a shipment of Pokemon cards in about 15 minutes. Right. And I'm thinking in my head, like, that's probably why my son can't fucking get Pokemon cards. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, bro, just like you were saying, peasants, bro, these guys, as soon as the like, okay, so the shipment came in, it was on a pallet, didn't even make it to the shelves, bro. These fucking animals were ripping the box open, putting their hands in, going over each other and grabbing my fucking Pokemon cards. What are you gonna make? 20, 30 bucks? Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? They're gonna make 30, 40 bucks. I don't off who? My fucking 4-year-old kid. They're like, no, I ain't got time for that shit, man. I'm not gonna buy your scalp and shit, bro. Yeah. Like you're looking like a fucking like a peasant trying to get through a box and fucking fighting people for what, bro? 20, 30 bucks. I would never degrade myself to do that, bro. Never. No. You know what I mean? Like, instead of sitting there for an hour, fucking go mow someone's lawn, you'll make your 50 bucks, bro. You know what I mean? Like, fuck.
That's the thing. It's like, I can name you like 100 ways on how to double up your money. But
it's easy, bro.
Yeah. But people like are so onto like hype shit that they're like, oh, I gotta do it like this because, you know, it'll fucking make my Instagram look good and shit like that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So you're gonna stand in line fucking for half the day to try to get a couple pair of Jordans or some shit like that. And I stopped buying Jordans a long time because after I found out Jordan don't even tip people when he goes to Las Vegas and shit, fuck that. He never getting a shoe from me. But anyways, like people waiting in line, you know, try to make like a fucking, all right, you'll be lucky to make like $100, $200 on the shoe, depending. Like I'm not into shoes, but I still know the shit.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about no shoes, bro. I got my Air Force Ones and that's it, bro. That's all I care for, right? The white, just the white ones.
Stomping on my Air Force Ones. But I mean, people were literally acting like they a businessman, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick these up and sell them next week and make $100. Make fucking deals, man.
It got so bad where like, did you hear about the story where like it was the president or the CEO of Nike, right? One of like the top brass up in Nike, and her son was like using the main account, their credit card, to buy like all these Nikes to resell and they got caught. So she had to like leave her job. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, what are you doing?
Man, that's crazy. Like,
I don't understand it, man.
My son's down here. Get upstairs there.
But
get down upstairs.
Yeah, but this fucker, the fucking son, which I would have.
Yeah, that's good.
What up? There he is.
You go upstairs. I'm just on a Zoom call, but I'm talking to my friend. Don't worry, we'll get you some Pokemon cards tomorrow. Go.
There you go.
He's wearing a Pikachu fucking pajamas. You see that shit?
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Kids still love it, man.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's trying to get some Pokemon cards, and you got these animals fucking going through boxes. Like, that's the thing. This is the demographic of. It's not just with video games; it's with everything, bro. Everything is like this, man. Even like up here, like our cars. Like, you want to go buy a car from the dealership, you can't get one. Why? I don't know, bro. It's just like something's wrong. Like something's going on with like retail and like there's something, and it's you can see it in our video games. I don't know what it is, bro, but
because everyone is like trying to corner some type of market, and it's like it's happening with everything. Hell, it happens with alcohol, and I work in food and beverage. You know, the first time around Japanese whiskey came out, they bought it all up. And like a $70 bottle costs you $250 now. But everyone's trying to do, and I understand why, because those come in small batches, you know, so you can't get them. But it feels like everyone's trying their hardest to just grab whatever the fuck they can. I don't give a fuck if it's lipstick or not. They'll buy it all up, hold on to it, and then, you know, they're like, all right, fucking strong arming people to try to pay these prices because, you know, you get some desperate people that gotta have it. And that's not even called reselling, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's called fucking cheating, scalping, and, you know, and strong arming people. And, you know, it started with the movie, not the movie, but it started with the game tickets and concert tickets and all that. That was like when it first started.
That's when it first started, yeah.
But I feel like, and I don't even care if you do it. The thing is, stop trying to act like you're a businessman.
Yeah, for sure. And
when you're doing it.
You know, if you're going to do that, go do it somewhere else. Don't fuck with my video games, you know? My video games, like, we collect them. This is what we like. You know, stay in your own market, bro. Go fucking flip laptops. You know, why do you have to flip our fucking game? You know, let us have our video games, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
But and it's gonna blow over, man. Like,
I really hope it does, man. Honestly, like, I hope everything just goes back to normal so that I can, you know, go to the game store and not have to spend fucking $300 on a Silent Hill. You know what I mean? I just want to grab my game, I want to play it, and this what I want to do. You know, I don't want to fucking be trying to get Pokemon box for $1,800. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do here. You know, I'm trying to, like, it's not a, like, it's fucking, it's starting to piss me off. You know what I mean? Like, and it's all off the back of these bums, bro. These guys that it's so easy to, you know, resell and buy and sell and like they're trying to pose off as collectors, but really they don't fucking collect shit. They just do it for the money, and it's really pissing me off, bro, honestly.
and you know, I see like some of them trying to like defend, and they're like, yeah, like I went through the work of doing this and flipping through garbage pails and blah 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 every day, just to like provide you the service so you don't have to do it, because there's collectors that don't have the time to like be doing that, and you know, they could just pay the premium to get it. So that means you don't give a fuck about the people that want to do it, right?
Yeah.
What about those people? You want to be equal, but you don't give a fuck about the people that want to be like, you know, looking and searching and collecting and shit. And then now, like, you go to a fucking garage sale and you're trying to look for shit, and you got a bunch of people going like this, like,
yeah.
Fuck out of here, dude.
And they'll grab a stack, bro. They'll grab a stack. Doesn't matter what it is, bro. FIFA 2003. They'll grab a stack just so that they have it in their hand, bro. Just so no one else can get it.
I seen some fucker at Goodwill. Like, he fucking pushes a cart. He grabs all the games off the fucking wall, goes to the fucking corner, and just starts scanning everything. And I'm like, what the fuck is you doing? You know? And then, like, I was like, and then I fucking run up on their asses because that's how I am. I'm like, what you doing, man? You know, like
get them all comfortable.
That's funny. I should record one of those.
Get them all uncomfortable.
I'm like, what you doing, man? Like that, right? You know, and none of them want to be honest. They go like, you know, I'm just helping my cousin. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, you fucking helping your
cousin. Like, fuck you.
Oh,
I got your phone out then.
But like I said, bro, me and you, we have our jobs. You know, we have our day-to-day jobs. We work. You know, we got our main lives or whatever. A lot of these people that are doing it, they're doing it better than us, bro. They're doing it harder than us. They're doing it faster than us. Eventually, us collectors, we're gonna be extinct, bro. It's just gonna be reseller, selling to reseller, to selling to reseller. There's no more collectors, bro. What's the point of collecting, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
the whole collecting game is gonna be like done. Like,
100%.
We're gonna have to like all fucking band together and have some consortium or some shit and be like, hey, I need this. I'm willing to trade that. Like, that's the only way to circulate. And hopefully some new shit comes up.
That's the only way, bro.
Because, you know, these motherfuckers acting like like hedge funds and shit.
I'm telling you, bro. There's a reseller in my city, bro. Like, and he's on everything. I'll post a fake vlog just to fuck with him. He's always on it, bro. Like, I picture this guy in his living room and he has, you know, like a hacker. He's a fucking like 40 monitors, just refreshing, bro. And that's how fast he is, man. Like, and he's there. He's the fastest guy. He's always the first guy to message. Like, how do you compete with that, bro? You can't. You know what I mean? It's impossible. Yeah. Because I got kids, bro. I got 2 kids, man. I got a wife. I got work. You know. And these guys, they got nothing, bro. They got nothing. They're just there to make quick money, right? So.
Yeah.
And where do you think they get it from, bro?
Man, watching bullshit, Phoenix resale.
Bullshit on YouTube, yeah, bro. That's what it is, man.
You know,
YouTube. Oh, it's so easy.
Like, all this bullshit.
Yeah, straight up. You know that fucking one guy that collectors, whatever. No, not collectors. Retro video pickups or something. Like retro pickups. Yeah. Bro, this guy just made a video yesterday, bro, talking about how he bought a 64 lot a month ago. Mm-hmm. And he ended up selling it all, keeping 2 games. It's so easy. You can do it yourself. Look how long it took him to do it, but it took him a month to make $200, bro.
It's not.
It's that easy, bro. Like, come on. He's like, you know what I did? All I had to do was I bundled this with this and the fake controllers, and I sold this controller, and I fucking shipped this out, and I made $13 here and there. At the end, I made $200.
He's full of shit because like I got a track record of getting shit rid of like quick, super fast. It's because like I was always selling it cheaper than most people because I didn't care about, you know.
Oh, bro, that's the thing.
Every dollar that I can get. But you see like a bunch of people on there, they got shit listed for like 3 months because they're trying to get maximum dollar and they ain't getting it. Like the only time they finally sell is because that particular item decided to shoot up a little bit. But
yeah,
most of the people that I know, like reseller or not, that actually, you know, flip games and all, they got a fucking closet full of games. like they got a closet full of shit. It's like leaking out into their fucking living room. So me, I don't have room for that.
yeah.
I sure as hell ain't paying like $100-something a month storage just to keep that shit. Because if I'm not making that shit, it ain't gonna happen. You know? But you can do well, especially now. But damn, dude, you know, like I feel like eventually it's gonna dry out. Let's just say like all the games become digital at one point.
Yeah.
Right? It's gonna end at like PS5, Xbox Series X, and then there's no more games. Nothing.
There's nothing left.
And then now we're stuck with the, you know, the 20 trillion games that's out there or whatever. And through time, like a lot of games behind me and behind you is gonna start rotting because this rot is a real thing. So unless you had some fucking like cryo storage, just I don't know, whatever the fuck things in good condition, it's dry as fuck out here. Like it's fucking dry as shit out here. Same thing for people in Florida. There's a big community, but it's humid as fuck out there. So you got to keep these games like wine at the right fucking temperature.
The cold room.
Yeah, because in the long run, they're gonna fucking start dying. So what happens then? You know, it's eventually there's an end to everything, and kind of right now it's kind of speeding it up because everyone's going crazy, going on a frenzy and shit. And as soon as fucking stimulus checks stop coming in, who's gonna have the money to buy shit? That's the thing. So
yeah, for sure.
Like my word is to most of everyone, like get it while you can.
100%, bro.
Get it while you can. So like for me, like I ain't hating on it, but it's just for me, it's kind of like fuck, man, you know, like it's kind of bullshit, you know. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, like for someone to buy like just like any, like you say, a Pokemon fucking XD Gale of Darkness for $350. Like what's like why? It's not even a good game, but it's fucking garbage. What the hell do they want it for?
Yeah.
Like, and why did it get to that point? How did it get there? How did it get to be that much? You know what I mean? Like I was like last, I would say 3 months ago, bro, I was selling a Gale of Darkness 95, bro. Struggle. It was a struggle, bro. I couldn't even make it, bro. Now it's 350. Like for what, bro? The game's trash, man. The game is trash.
Because there's no fundamentals anymore. And like you said, the game is trash, right? And the game was, well, the thing was, no matter what game store you went to, Gale of Darkness was always $50. I've never seen it drop back in the days until like when it died. So like I can see it holding that $50-$60 value. And then now that like GameCube shit is, you know, kind of rare. Not for you, because you get that shit every day. But
that's not rare, bro. You know it ain't rare.
Right. For you guys. But for us out here, GameCube is fucking rare, man. And
Vita's rare, bro.
Yeah, well, yeah, Vita's fucking the rarest shit.
I can bring you my whole Vita collection in one hand, bro.
I know.
But yeah.
It depends on regions.
Like I said, in your region, it's tough for you to go out because there's not many people. A lot of people retire in Vegas. They don't grow up in Vegas. Right. You know what I mean? Like you moved into Vegas when you were what, 18, 19?
Nah, I moved when I was like 24 or something like that.
There you go, 24 years old. So you already had your childhood back wherever the fuck you came from, Oakland or whatever. And that's where your games, you left your games behind, right? So a lot of people that move to this. I don't know how you do it, bro, but you get some crazy pickups, bro. You know what I mean? Like it must be really dry out there, bro. Because now that there's 150 resellers plus you, you know what I mean? It's
lately all my fucking pickups weren't even from like looking, hey, I want to buy this game and whatever. It was like from you, I got that fucking Game and Watch shit and found all the other stuff. The one before that was like I literally saw a gift card on fucking Facebook. And hey, I was wondering if you had some games that GameStop didn't take in. So it was like all these unconventional shit. And I talked to Hypego about it, and he says, yeah, sometimes you gotta go on the fucking crock pot listing and ask.
See, that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Like, these are secrets that it's not even a secret, bro. It's just it's luck. But like these guys are pushing it too, bro. Like, yo, you see a Dyson vacuum, ask them if he has video games. You know what I mean?
So it's like it's gotten so fucking crazy. There's like no room for shit. Like I literally had to like fucking create a new one and just go knock on every fucking door and ask them about games. And hopefully I don't fucking get shot because 90% of Nevadans have guns. So there's Asian Lives Matter shit going on. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Oh, you're dead, bro. If you go out there, straight up.
Oh man,
you gotta start delivering pizza, bro. Have a fucking flyer and just give the flyers, bro. That's the
I considered that shit, dude. I considered like fucking printing out a flyer and just be like, hey, got old games, drop them off at every fucking door. And I bet you if I did that shit, I bet you all these fucking clowns would start doing it too.
100%.
Because that's some shameless ass shit. And I just said just because it's. And I don't know if I'm even put this in the fucking video, but I just said just because. But knowing how shameless some of these motherfuckers are, they'll do it. I bet
you. Bro, talking about shameless, I was on my way to make a pickup. Like I had a setup. I was at work. I'm like, listen, where do you live? You live 10 minutes from me. So from the time he gave me the address to the 10 minutes to get to this guy's house, I'm like, listen, I'm coming. I called him. I talked to him on the phone. Seemed like a nice guy, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm like, Fred. My fake name is Fred. So I'm like, hey, it's Fred. I'm coming down.
Shows that name.
So anyways, I start ripping, bro. I'm ripping. There's an old lady in front of me driving me slow, right? She's driving real slow. I'm like, fuck, man. This guy, you gotta be fast nowadays. Otherwise, if you're too slow, you ain't getting it. And it was a good block, bro. Sega Dreamcast, PS1 stuff that I don't have. And I fucking get there and I knock on the door. The guy opens the door. He's like, what are you here for? I'm like, it's me, Fred. He's like, what are you talking about? Fred just left.
That's fucked up.
I'm like, what do you mean Fred just left? He's like, yeah, bro. Some guy just came up. I asked him if his name was Fred, and he said, yeah, his name was Fred.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, where the fuck are my games, bro?
The thing is, like, there's so many dishonorable fuckers out there.
Yeah, use my name, bro.
Yeah. I talk about it all the time. Like, there's so many dishonorable, like, people out there, right? And I have rarely ran into like an honorable person selling shit on OfferUp.
Oh yeah.
It seems like when I want to go pick some shit up, they want to be honorable.
Oh yeah, the most honorable people, bro.
They want to be honorable with the most dishonorable dude. And he went and picked some shit up, and not even like fucking 2 minutes later that he got it, he's already listing the shit in his car on his passenger seat. Like
100%.
Damn, dude. You can't even pick the game up and play it first. No fucks
did he?
No fucks man.
They won't even know what it was, bro. Remember I told you about that one guy trying to sell a fucking Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's one of my favorite games. Yeah. Right? And the guy's trying to sell it. He has it listed. He's like, I'm firm, firm, 100% firm. I ain't going lower. Yeah. I'm like, listen, I'm going to come to your house. We're going to plug in that game. If you can beat one of my characters, you can hit me once. I told him, if you can hit me once, I'll give you $500. I'm like, but if I beat you, I'm taking the game. Right. Bro, the guy blocked me, swearing at me, yelling at me, bro. He never touched the game in his life, man. You know what I mean? Like, what gives you the right to fucking charge this and firm and this and that and act like you know anything about the game? Well, you don't know shit, bro. All you're looking at is a website.
That's the thing. And then here's the other thing. It's like, motherfuckers want eBay prices in person. eBay don't charge 15%, as if shipping ain't in there, tax ain't up in there.
Plus your time. That takes an hour to list everything.
You're actually really selling as a fucking full-time job. They're gonna take another 15-20% off your shit depending on how much you make, you know.
Yeah.
Well, come the fuck on, man. That $200 only worth like maybe $150 at that point.
Yeah.
You
If
know,
it's yeah,
I'm-
if
which I'm
it's
happy
listed
to
at
fucking
price,
pay for, but
if it's on price starting for $250, like, and you're trying to sell in a lot, you gotta knock it down a bit. You know what I mean? You gotta knock it down a fucking bit because it takes a lot of time and effort to list shit singly and whatever. You know, I give those guys props.
yeah.
I take the time to fucking list 100 games separately. It takes a lot of time, bro. You know what I mean? For me, I'll do it for a banger. Like if I have a double of a banger, I'll do it. But 90% of the time, I take a stack and I'll take it
That's how I
to
sell it.
I'll take it to Buddy at fucking Next Wave, right? My local game store, and he'll be like 500. I'll be done. Even if it's worth 1,000, I don't give a shit, bro. You know, if I put 300 into it, or I put 400, even if I put 550 into it, and the guy gives me 500, I'm like, take it, get it out of my face. You know what I mean? I don't want it anymore.
I understand that time is fucking money, man.
Oh,
You
it's
know?
huge, bro.
So,
Like you were saying, the guy that's sitting on the game that he's been trying to sell, like a Super Paper Mario for $20 when it's worth 13. He's been trying to sell it for fucking 8 months.
right?
I've turned and flipped and fucking traded and done backflips, bro,
Yeah.
50 times before this guy even sold that one Paper Mario.
Well, I want to sit on that when I get like push volume. It's way easier. It's
Yeah.
like you want to talk about you a businessman, right? I don't give a fuck if you're a drug dealer. Every drug dealer wants to get into distribution. You know why?
Yeah, for sure.
Because the volume, man. You know,
Yeah.
I'm really pushing on the fucking corner of the fucking streets. That's how I get caught. You know, but it's like, it's like, come on, dude. Like you want to be a businessman, but you're not playing business, you know, aspects. Even Macy's will drop their shit down to 30% if they can't.
100%. That's what you got to do.
Like, come on. Like, I got shit. I'm like, fuck it. I sold to resellers just because I was like, hey, you got time to list all that shit? Fuck it. Take it.
Yeah,
$100.
exactly, bro. That's what resellers are good for, bro. Taking my garbage. I'll give up my trash, bro.
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck it, man. Take it. Fuck it. I don't care. Shit, you gonna
Yeah.
put $5 off it? I'm cool with that. But for me,
100%,
like,
bro.
if I was getting into business, you know, doing what I do, like, I don't want to get any less than double. All right. And me and Hyphy Go talk about that all the time. Like, we don't take anything less than double, man. If anything, I want triple. Quadruple,
for sure.
quintuple, octo mama. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
That's how it has to be.
dude.
That's how it has to be.
Yeah, like that, but that's on a business aspect, you know. Like
Mhm.
I don't like, for me, I don't get it. Like why the fuck do you want to buy? Like, I get people on Mercari and whatever, offer up, all that, whatever I post on, and I post something up there, and they're trying to like buy it from me, like $60 item. They're like, let me get it for like 40, like that. And I look at your page, you got hella fucking items, hella games to sell. So it's like, so basically you want to fucking sell you want it for 40 so you can sell it for 60. And then after tax, you're going to make like fucking $7 profit. Like why? I work at a bar. I could fucking like make like 3 drinks and make that money. You know?
Yeah, bro.
In no time. So at that point, it's like risk versus reward. Like, which is better? Have a fucking job that you love doing?
Yeah.
Fucking like struggle to fucking pinch pennies. I don't understand.
Well, that's what it is, right? Like I said, bro, it took me 2 years of hard ass work to build my collection behind.
Dude, your
Hard
fucking
ass work.
collection is crazy. Like,
We'll call it 3 years. We'll call it 3 years. March 2019, 2021. Yeah, okay. 3
Right.
years, bro. Hard work, 24/7, bro.
Like,
And all
you-
I gained from
like-
3,000 to 80,000. What is that, bro? That's
I'm
3
telling-
years with 20 grand a year, bro. That's fucking trash, man.
like,
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, like,
It's not worth it.
I don't even work that fucking hard.
Yeah, bro.
Straight up, like, I do maybe like 10% of what you do, which is
And
crazy.
I do it because I don't do it for money, bro. I do it because
No,
I love
I
video
know
games.
you're a crack fiend.
Yeah.
So it's like, I
Like
know
if I don't get a pickup within an hour, bro, I start
because we
scratching.
talked about it before. Where you're like, I fucking get withdrawals, you know.
Oh yeah, bro.
And so like I feel the same way too, but like you're like maybe if I don't get nothing for a week, I feel it. But your ass is like if I don't get nothing within the next fucking 15 minutes, I'm going fit. Like
That's how it is, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta be on it 24/7. Otherwise, you get shit, bro.
Yep. And that is like the beauty of this whole collecting thing. It's like, oh fuck, man. The whole point is to find like some grails and not
Exactly.
pay exorbitant prices for it. It's all about going out for the hunt, going to find some good stuff, and then bam, now it's gonna be on my freaking shelf.
Yeah.
And like I even like for me, it's so cool. I even honor like most of the people I pick up from. Like when I tell them like, hey man, like I fucking got a YouTube channel. It's like, how about I fucking post your games up and it's gonna be on the back of my shelf. And some of these games are still behind my shelf to this day. So at least like you watching my shit, you getting some value.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, there go your Vita games right there, man. Because I ain't selling them, right?
Yeah.
So what's better? Bunch of people making videos about, oh yeah, man, fucking like rob this motherfucker.
Yeah, I spent 100 to make 250. Big
Right.
deal, bro. You know what I mean?
And then he fucking logs online and finds out, man, this motherfucker robbed my ass.
Yeah,
Fuck
no, that's
this
not
guy.
right, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, I have a reseller in my city that will, like, if there's a good lot, the guy posted for 80. I got a guy in my city that will pay like 350 just to make like $20. You know what I mean? He'll literally buy it just so he can make, just so no one else gets it. You know what I mean? Like trying to make a 20, 30 bucks,
shit.
bro.
There's some haters out there that will like bid your shit up. Just
It almost happened to me once, and I think you know the story. I ain't gonna share, but
Yeah.
it almost happened to me once. It was a pretty good one, but
yeah.
it actually, it happened to me multiple times where I got to the place and the guy's like, "Oh, I can't sell you this," but it happens. It's not a big deal. But like 90% of the time, if a reseller is not getting it, they will fucking, you know what I mean? If it's posted $100,
trash.
if it's posted for 100, they'd gladly pay it for $100. But if they're not getting it at $100, then it's, oh, you know what? You can sell that for $550.
Man,
like 700.
That's what happened with the Fire Emblem shit. I
Yeah.
fucking worked that shit for like 30 minutes to get it down because the person had it up for $60 fucking.
And bro, that's now. Can you imagine like when more people start watching these fucking YouTube channels, bro? More people start catching on. Like 50s. How many? They have 40, 50,000 people subscribes. What if they have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000? That's
like
300,000 more spawns, bro. These guys are spawns. You know what I mean? They're coming out, bro.
Once they get that million, like everybody, motherfucking their mama's gonna be doing it. Like
Fuck, man.
Out there getting to train their dogs to sniff that shit like truffles and shit. Like, like
I said, bro, me and you, we're gonna be extinct very soon, bro. Like our part-time fucking collectors, we're done, bro. If you're not doing it 100% of the time, you're dead.
Yeah,
You're dead in the water.
Because for me, like, I don't give a fuck if I blow up or not.
Yeah.
I got my like solid 150 that watches my shit, and I'm like, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I started off making videos just to like fuck around, for like maybe a couple people to watch and shit, and that's it. And somehow like it caught traction when I did my game room video and shit, and you was one of the first people to like fucking jump on my shit. Which was pretty interesting.
Because I see so much similarities in how we are, you know what I mean? Like personality and grind and all that shit. I see it very close, you know what I mean? I mean, you're Asian and I'm Lebanese, kind of different, but and you're in a different country, but no, we're very similar in the way we play video games, the way we collect them, the way we carry ourselves. The way we do the same fucking thing. I work at a bar, you work at a bar.
Right.
Like very similar, man.
Yeah, because I remember like you had next to my ass and you was like, man, you a real motherfucker, man. Like I fuck with you.
Yeah.
Right. And it was funny because I mean that is my whole intention. When I fucking first started making it, I was like, I'm not gonna be like these fake ass motherfuckers. I'm gonna cuss my ass. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm gonna say what I need to fucking say, especially now they censoring everyone anyways. So somebody's gotta fucking do it. I'm not gonna fucking sell out and be like, hey guys, this is I'm Jolly Golly.
Yeah.
Like, fuck out of here, man. Like, I am not gonna be that person that you want me to be.
100%.
Fucking happen.
And if, bro, the thing is, I don't know if you know about the algorithm, but if you don't put your face like doing something stupid, they won't push your video.
Yeah.
It's fucked, man.
You know what's funny? I've been getting like more subscribers lately just because I haven't been fucking doing nothing. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
They're showing my old shit finally. But like when I was posting like crazy, I mean, I was getting it, but it wasn't like fucking, growing. But at the same time, I guess, you could say like the less you care, the more they be there. It's not that I don't care. I just been fucking slow. And I don't want to be that dude that fucking, like I said, put up a fucking Wii Sports every other video, man.
No.
Like, come the fuck on.
DVDs.
Like yeah, I don't want to be like, I went to this old retro fucking like toy store and found all these toys to look at and shit. And I didn't grow up with that shit. I mean, like,
that's when you know he's slow, bro. The guy's slow.
Right.
He's slow because people are catching on to what he's doing, and now he's fucking creating competition for himself,
like,
bro.
And I know how that is. That's why, like, you always see, like, me, I go, like, man, my shit's kind of weak right now. But, like, I always try to get the better fucking video to top each one is what I try to do. And if I ain't got it, man, I'm not going to force a video because that kind of hypes it up. And then you want to fucking clickbait that shit too? Like, oh, man, I fucking, like, found fucking DS off the ground or some shit like that, right?
Yeah,
like,
come on.
Nah, man. Like, I don't ever clickbait shit. Cause like I even learned that like when people get hella mad at fucking clickbait.
Oh, I can't stand it, bro.
It's like the reason why, like, I know I got like solid people that be watching my shit, do a day one, do or die, motherfuckers. Like, it's because I'll show you my fucking pickup on the thumbnail. Like, I won't wait, right? So that way you can watch my shit for 5 minutes and know what the fuck I got, and then you could click out. I don't give a fuck. But it's like no one has to fucking wait all the way till the end for me. Like, what you're getting. So like, oh, I got Fire Emblem, bam, it's right on the thumbnail. So now when you're watching my shit, you're like, oh, now I'm waiting for that fucking Fire Emblem.
Yeah, Fire Emblem. Where'd you get it from?
There is a certain like psychology to it, man. That's why I don't believe in clickbait. Give the people what they want. That's it.
So let me ask you a question, bro.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with it? Like, what's your goal with your collection? Like, when you're finished, what's the goal, bro?
We kind of bounce around this subject a lot.
Because I'm over the fucking map, bro.
Right. Because like, all right, trying to get a complete set just ain't gonna happen. I'm in the house like Tony Stark or some shit to even like hold this shit. But like, all I want is, I said it before, possibly maybe complete the Wii U because I maybe only have like 60 games left. And then I want to just get most of the games that I lost, like some of the SNES shit that I lost, but like only the solid ones. Like I said, I want Mystical Ninja, but I want a complete in box. So I can't. Like, I guess that fucking SNES collection like fucked me up.
Oh yeah.
So
remember my first comment to you? I'm like, bro, I respect you, but you got to go back to retro. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. But I mean, like because I'm more of a completionist, I rather, instead of like go for a crazy ass collection, just get the completes of the shit that I wanted as a kid. Grails, bro.
And the shit that I either had or lost, or shit happens, man. There's fucking a lot of games I had back then that I don't have now because somebody fucking bought it and returned it, or I lost it, or I did a dumbass trade. Stupid shit.
Yeah.
So I get back to childhood shit because it's most nostalgic, and I probably want to just put up like a nostalgia a shelf or some shit, like all the shit I grew up with, but complete. So I want to do that, and then I'm gonna be at peace because really, nothing really. I don't look forward to a lot of new shit nowadays.
Yeah.
Like I could give a fuck if I don't even get a PS5 because I haven't seen anything that blew my fucking mind for years. Not a movie, not a game, nothing, man. Maybe I'm just fucking old school now. Maybe I'm that old ass fucking millennial that everyone hates now because all the Gen X, Y, Zs are coming up. I don't know.
Yeah.
But Like, like all I want is the shit that I was cool with. That's it. So, how about for you?
Oh, well, for me, bro, I'm all over the map.
I know.
You know, I got zero goals, bro. Like I'm at like 300 GameCube games, and I don't even think about going for the full set. I'm at like 200 PS1 games, and I don't know where I'm going, bro. Honestly, like I played a lot of fucking games growing up, like a lot, bro. Me and my brother, we probably beat 90% of the games behind. We probably beat them all, bro. And I have over 1,800 games. I'm telling you, I gamed, bro. I gamed like crazy. So there's a point in time where I was like from 10 to like 17, where I would beat a game a day just so I can beat it, you know, and sometimes 2 a day, right? So for me, it's like it's ongoing, like, oh, I played that game once, so I want to get it now. You know what I mean? It's weird, bro. But the way I look at it is like whatever I get, if it's something cool or whatever, and I'm like, yo, I wanted it, I'm gonna throw it in the collection, right? And but the way I look at it is, bro, when I die, when I go, I know that like some young punk is gonna come to my house, bro. He's gonna swindle my family just like I did multiple times, bro. And that's where it's gonna go. It's a circle of life, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the way I look at it. Because I ain't gonna sell it. My person, I'll never sell this shit. You know, I'll never sell it. I'll let my family sell it when I go. Right. And you know, it's gonna be some young punk like me and you that calm down. Yo, what do you got? You know what I mean? Trying to fucking, yo, there's stickers on this game, and they're trying to fucking swindle. It's gonna happen. And I'm okay with it. I'll come to peace with it, bro.
You know what's hella funny? Because like I showed you like my mini shelf back when I was in high school that I had. It was like a third full only of games, and I thought that was hella fucking games. Like 3 fucking full like shelves. Games, that was a lot back in the days. And, you know, people will always be like, damn, you got hella games. Well, look, because the average kid back then, like, they traded it in, they sold it, and I was one of the few that actually kept the shit. So I remember when I was in my senior year, and we had to like write a letter, a time capsule for ourselves, and I said it from 2006 to 2012. I wrote like, all right, Case, you're a fucking man by now. Like, you should have like fucking sold all your games and moved on by now, right? So 2012, I get the letter from my teacher after like, you know, 6 years. I opened that shit up. I looked at it. My fucking game collection's like 3 times bigger now. It's like, yeah, you should sell your fucking games. And I looked at it. I was like, fuck no. Because of how much fucking like work I put in, you know,
100%.
Every little, like, I can like pull any game off the shelf and tell you a story. That's the fucking beauty of it, you know. Like, oh, I see fucking Final Fantasy 2 in the back right there, right? It was like, yeah, man, I had a fucking, you know, my family go this dude like back and forth for like 2 hours to get it, blah blah. I work like, I don't know how you do it. You work on full for like months and shit to get these games. I don't have that pain. So, but like for me, like a lot of that shit holds memory, man.
Oh, 100%.
And I don't like it being like, you know, just fucking desecrated and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, it's
like asset and fuck off.
Yeah,
you know,
like
make a quick buck on it.
It literally had to be some life-changing shit for me where I'll be like, fuck it. I'll fucking put up the whole collection and never look back. Like that, like
that's the thing. You can't like once you're out, you're out.
Right. You know I ain't gonna fucking like, you know, 1 foot out the door type shit. So
once you're out, you gotta get out.
Yeah. But I mean, for now, it's a good fucking. It keeps you going. You know what I'm saying?
I really enjoy it, bro. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy it. Like I said, bro. I don't get to pick up someone's head's going through a wall, bro. You know what I mean? Like I get angry, bro.
it makes you feel like it's a sense of accomplishment, man.
Yeah.
That's what I like it for, and like, you know how, like retired folks, right? You know how like once most people like retire, they fucking die instantly because they die, no fucking thing else to do,
or they garden profusely.
Like
fucking garden 24/7.
Either you're hanging on to their life for, you know, maybe to see your grandkids graduate or some shit like that. And I know this by experience because I talk to a lot of people. Okay, I work at a fucking bar. It's like once you lose that fucking purpose, that's it. You got nothing else.
That's it.
So, you know, like right here, it's still a purpose. I don't know like how it's gonna be like later on when we fucking grow old and retire or whatever like that. But it's still like something to look back on and something that I fucking did. And you know, it's just no difference from people that fucking build Legos and shit all day. And, you know, like it's the same shit. So, but it's sad to see that it's a dying thing.
Yeah, like us are going down. Like we're gone, bro.
So it's gone. Like I guess I give it to the immortal John Hancock. He has like fucking 28 complete sets.
Yeah.
Almost every fucking game for every console, and he wants to put it up as a museum. That's fucking great. I hope he does that.
That's where it's at. Yeah.
Right. Because like, damn, dude, I don't give a fuck. I pay like $100 just to go look at all that shit. I don't care.
Yeah, for sure.
Because when it all dies out and that's still around, we're gonna be like, hey, like we was part of that too. Like, oh, I remember doing these, blah blah blah. So that's a good thing, man. Like, especially for the gaming world. Especially back in the days, we were looked down upon like motherfuckers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like like people that's watching gotta consider that how we feel is that growing up, like it was either you was a nerd ass motherfucker, you know, sweatpants, like the average Asian in my fucking school.
Yeah.
Like, wore the gym clothes to school all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
massive
they were
windbreakers,
nerds and shit, right? You play video games, no bitch wanted you. Like it's not like now, you know. Now every hoe in town wants to be a video game thought.
Oh yeah.
Don't know shit about games, but they trying. As long as the ass is hanging out, right? Like, so for me, like I grew up in Oakland. I had to balance both the two. Yeah, I was a straight up fucking nerd. I like my games, you know. But on the outside, growing up in my environment, I had to be the motherfucker. I had to be the fucking hustler, you know. I had to be as hard as I can fucking be to fucking survive and all that shit. So it was a balance of this lifestyle. And so anyone that's coming up nowadays being like, oh man, we fucking got this game shit and we blah blah doing this. It wasn't like that back then. It was a stigmatized thing. And a lot of people won't even talk about it. You know? A lot of people like
you still game? Like what are you doing? You're too old.
Like if people came over, like random people came over to the place and saw I had all these games, they'd think I'm a fucking loser. I mean now I don't
100%.
Fuck. I don't give a fuck what you think of me now. But
in 2019, bro, when I was in Vegas, my buddy I'm telling you, I think February 2019. When I said I started collecting in March 2019. February 2019, I was in Vegas, and my buddy, he's like, let's go to this game store or whatever. So we went down and fucking, and I'm thinking like, what are we like? We're in Vegas, bro. What are you this game store for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what got me back into it, bro. Honestly, I'm like, bro, do you still like collect this stuff? He's like, yeah, man, I love it. Mm-hmm. Right, and then that's what got me into it, right? But yeah. Like I said, it's gone, bro. When I die, it's gonna die with me, and some fucking young punk's gonna come to my house and just absolutely just rob my wife, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I did it.
Your kids will like, you know, like kind of, you know, you don't think they'll play it? Like their kids don't like that?
Oh shit? Yeah, they'll fuck with it. My son plays Switch though, right? He doesn't really give a fuck to play. You know, Chrono Trigger or something. He doesn't care, bro. The guy's playing he's playing Super Mario Galaxy. You think he wants to play Mario's Missing or something? You know what I mean?
I know. Like them playing like a PS1 game is like us going back to play Pong or
bro, for me to play a PS1 game, it's really tough. Imagine for him, bro.
Yeah. So
like I was trying to play that trombone Misadventures, bro. I couldn't touch like the controllers, man.
Right.
I'm like, this fucking shit's old school. They need to remake this quick. You know what I mean?
I know. That's why I'm glad for a lot of remakes nowadays, but
It's
like
just the controls, bro. Like graphics I don't give a fuck about graphics. You know, graphics are not. I don't really give a shit. The controls, bro. How are you gonna, like turn this way? And, like, you can't even use the analog sticks. I can't do that shit.
Yeah, so, some games just don't age well because a lot of it had to do with camera angles.
Mm-hmm.
No one wants to be like waiting for the camera while I'm already halfway down the road,
Yeah.
So it's
for
tough.
sure.
It's like it's a reason why now we playing like you say, you playing Shenmue and Yu Suzuki made that game like in such dedication to the old school style. You're like, fuck, like damn, she's taking forever. And it's probably one of the reasons why like other people won't pick it up. So
Yeah.
it's supposed to be a decent game. I haven't played it, but I read about it. It's everything else is solid, but the main complaint was it was dragging,
Yeah.
But that's the time we live in though. Nobody wants to no one's
It's gotta be fast paced, right? It's not fast paced. That's how everything is now though, right? Everything's fast paced, go.
That's why like even now, like back then we would be like, fuck man, this game was only like 12 hours. Fuck this game.
Yeah.
Wasting my $50, right? And now I welcome it. Now I'm like, I don't mind playing a 9-hour game because I'm fucking busy. I got shit to do. So
like I was playing Persona 5, bro. Like I'm like 70 hours in. I'm like, yo, man, like there's still more. Like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I ain't got time for this, bro. Like, it's a great game, one of the best games I've ever played, but 110. Who the fuck's gonna play a game for 110 hours, bro?
Man,
it's fucking crazy, bro.
That was old school days. Shoot.
That's why the old school days, 6 hours in and out, bro. Fucking on the shelf, keep going. That's how it's done.
That's the way. But
that's how it's done.
Yeah. But anything else you want to add to that? To your rant?
Oh, bro. Okay, so what I'm gonna say is I'm gonna talk about some reselling bullshit, bro.
Go for it.
You know what I mean?
My channel is where you can do it at.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, bro, me and you were a dying breed. There's resellers that are coming in and they're fucking up our shit. And eventually, like us as just part-time collectors, we're gonna go down to the fucking 75-year-old man that's trying to make a quick buck on games that we play and games that, you know what I mean, like in our collection. And eventually, like, yeah, it's nice now, like there's a lot of people coming in and whatnot, but eventually, bro, it's gonna be where you just can't, there's gonna be no market for it, and it's just gonna fucking ruin the whole industry. And that's where I'm coming from. I'm saying like all these YouTubers fucking just bringing in new players, and eventually, bro, like when a lot pops up, there's gonna be 30, 40 people trying to get the same lot, and then like it's just not like, and then I don't know, bro. I just see it and going in a very negative way because of what's going on, and I have zero respect for fucking resellers. Like I'm okay with resellers, but when they come into my like video game stuff, I got zero respect for resellers. Like for someone to try to buy something that they don't give a fuck about just to make a quick buck, just because it says on a website, and it irks me the wrong way. You know what I mean? And I think you have to. I'm thinking you're the same, because you're slow. You can't pick shit up because there's other people doing it, and it's eventually, bro, those guys are gonna be fighting with other fucking resellers. Everyone's just gonna be reselling to resellers, and it's
gonna be like some drug shit, like somebody's gonna take somebody out over. I bet you, I'm willing to bet money, like mark my words, like somewhere down the line, somebody's gonna get killed. I'm not even wishing it on nobody, but I bet you, like, because of stupid shit I've seen, like
that's what it's become, bro.
A scuffle over like trying to get a fucking FIFA game or some shit from somebody. I don't know.
That's what it's become, bro. Honestly, like,
I'm tired of your ass getting everything, man. Fuck you. Ba 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 ba.
Get the fuck off my corner. But that's what it's become, bro.
This evening in Las Vegas, some motherfucker got killed over a video game. Well, we don't know what's going on. No suspects, no nothing. And I'm like, see, y'all fucking trying to like run this shit like some bullshit ass hype culture, fucking bullshit, you know, turf war, whatever the fuck. Everyone's trying to beat each other out. It's like that's what happens, man. You stepping on
You're
each
right,
other,
bro. Honestly, that's where it's going.
you
That's
know,
where it's going, bro.
and you know, that's where like I think we both will agree that this whole thing is kind of like, all right, man, you fucking hustling, fine, but you kind of like disrespecting the whole culture. Like the resale culture is a thing. All right, it ain't never gonna go away. It's a thing now. Like I resold back in the days, but I resold clothing, you know, and I knew what it was about, and it was even a lot easier when I did it. But because it's such a big thing that everybody and their mama's on YouTube making videos, you know, trying to talk about, oh yeah, I sold this, I sold that, blah 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 blah, this and that. I'm going to the thrift store, buying all this shit up, reselling it, pancake maker, all that shit, blah 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 blah, you know. And then yeah, I got the games too, I'm selling all this shit. And it's kind of like then they make it sound like, yeah, man, we doing y'all a favor, right? Fuck y'all motherfuckers. Like y'all ain't got the money, fuck you. Like,
Yeah.
you put in the hard work. And it's kind of like a lot of people just they don't acknowledge the fact that they disrespecting a lot of the people that, you know, have been collecting and that have been doing this as a hobby and all that shit for a long time. Like I've never seen anyone that try to defend us. You know that? Like,
Yeah, everyone's trying to defend the resellers.
Fuck y'all hating on the game, blah blah. Well, what about the motherfuckers that want to fucking like, you know, go out and you know, just do what we do for the hobby, for our culture. You want to shit on our culture, but you don't want us to shit on yours. Like,
yeah,
oh man, can't everyone respect their own? You know,
fuck them.
So,
Fuck them.
I mean, at this point, yeah, you know,
Fuck them.
you ain't about it, and fuck you too, right? So, it's like everyone has their culture, but it's like the same thing as old school versus new school, or like boomers versus the millennials and all that shit. It's the same thing that like fucking the boomers are crying out from when the young folks like, man, fuck all these boomers, these old school motherfuckers and this shit,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. But these motherfuckers paved the way for your ass. You gotta understand that. Like, if you want to talk about work, most of our ancestors busted they fucking asses. Like, no, there's no such thing as a fucking break. You know, you got the break when you got off. That's how my dad taught me. You know?
100%.
So these motherfuckers worked their ass, blood, sweat, and tears and shit. And you coming over here trying to make a quick buck, but you want to shit on everyone else. Man, fuck you. You know? You wouldn't have this shit if it wasn't for the predecessors. So it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We put in
Collectors.
the fucking hard work first. You know?
Yeah.
If it wasn't even for like, let's just say the first dude to ever like put out content like this is Metal Jesus, right? Radical Reggie and all that. Now they got their haters and they got their followers. You're gonna have that, but it's like they love their games. These guys are the ones that put a lot of the games on the map. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't know about Stubbs the Zombie. Like my whole fucking like Xbox collection, right, is not like a lot of Grails. You already know Teen Titans, all that shit. I got them all, but I wouldn't have known that it was like a rare a game or anything like that if it wasn't for watching some of those channels. So, you know, those are like the Tupac and Biggies of of the video game world in terms of like, you know, knowing about all the shit. And if you want to really go back, then you got, you know, AVGN and all that. That's like, you know, he was like the starter of this whole thing.
But now everyone's fucking just telling you how to resell and giving up all our secrets and it's done,
it's
bro.
Like I don't like, for me, like now, like because I grew up with that type of encyclopedia knowledge, I don't have any value watching a video from somebody that just fucking picks up a bunch of games and then couldn't tell me a goddamn thing about it. You know? Like you see my videos, I'll be like, oh, this game, I grew up with this shit. Oh, this game, blah, blah, blah. I can tell you down to the year when it came out And you know my videos, I don't script shit, so you know I'm fucking coming off the top of my head with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I can't watch a video and know what the fuck is the reason why this game is that and that, I won't click into it. I don't.
This game really surprised me. Like,
yeah, like why the
I
fuck
can't believe it's
watch
selling for 130 on Price
right,
Chart.
like fuck out of here. You know? So I'd rather you fucking not know about the game on the video and then fucking call about it or say you actually did some research, right? About the fucking game, cut back into the video and go like, oh yeah, you know, motherfucking, this is a Valkyrie profile, blah, blah, blah. This was one of the first, to me at least, it was one of the first PS games that blew up in price because it's such a low quantity print, and it was one of the best damn RPGs out there. So can't you at least look up like that on Wikipedia or something? Like,
exactly.
So why the fuck am I watching this shit? Anybody could do that.
That's the thing.
And it's a shame that some of the shadiest ones blow up, you know, bigger than ones that deserve it. I'm not saying I deserve shit, but I'm just saying like for value, it's the reason why I stopped watching a lot. And so when I get like you or Hyphy or some of the other guys, like they send me messages like, look at this clown, look at this shit. Look. And I don't like, did you watch it? I was like, no, I'm not wasting another 15 minutes of my life every week on this shit no more, man. You know? So to me, it's like I get a lot of what do you call it? Well, to me, I'm happy that like I get some people that I put out some long videos sometimes. Sometimes I pick up a video, it'll be like 40 minutes, you know, and you know, some people got short attention span. They're like, man, cut that shit down to like 20. But I'm like, no. Fuck that. If you want to watch my shit, right? Because there's some real motherfuckers that watch my shit. They want to watch it because they want to hear the knowledge. They want to hear me spit. They want to hear me do all that bullshit. And they watch it all the way through. I'd rather work for the 1% that watch me than the fucking 99% that give no fucks. Because they want to be stimulated. Because they want a bunch of fucking lights behind the background and shit. Fuck that.
Yeah.
That's nothing to me. You know, me making 2 cents off of fucking YouTube ain't gonna do shit for me after I 1,000, right?
Yeah, bro.
You know, and you have never seen me ask for a donation in my fucking life because I don't believe in it.
Here's my Patreon list.
Fucking beg. Hey, when you gonna put a Patreon Cash App? No, I'm not.
Here's my Patreon list where I can show you how to pick up sports games.
Because I could have, like, I'm not gonna do that shit. Because, like I said, I grew up. I said I would never beg in my life, ever. Right?
Never.
Right.
Never.
I have never begged no one for shit in my life.
Never.
To me, like that go against my faith, anyways. You know. If I want some shit, I get it from God. I don't need to beg nobody. You know? So it's like I'll never do it. That's like bowing down, man. I'd rather be like the samurai, cut my own fucking head off before I do that shit. I don't bow to no one. So that's the thing.
You gotta start your Patreon. You gotta start a Patreon, bro.
I mean, I thought about it, but if I had it, right? I thought about it, but I was only gonna do it for one reason. All right. I thought about it. I know you're laughing. I thought about it because, like, I have made videos where literally I know, like, YouTube would just take it down because I just talk too much shit.
Yeah.
But I thought about, like, hey, if I did a Patreon, fucking, I don't care. I put it up for $1. I don't give a fuck. Right? $1. Right? That ain't shit. I reach in my pocket and throw the $1 at you if you want it that bad. And I would fucking upload like my real raw and uncut videos. Like some of my homies watched like one of them. I literally scrolled through OfferUp and I talk shit about every motherfucker on there.
Oh man.
No fucks given.
I love to see it.
So like there's some people that like it when I talk that shit. You know, I was born a shit talker, man. You know, some people and most of YouTube, they can't handle that. You know, they can't handle that shit.
No, they can't.
You know, they some getting mad because a motherfucker unfriended their ass on Facebook type people. You know, like
Yeah.
Like if you can't fucking handle that, you can't handle me. You know.
Maybe they can't handle this video, bro.
Yeah. So it's like, you know, like I would rather have. So if I did like a Patreon or whatever, it would be for that exclusive type of video for the real motherfuckers that be on my shit anyways.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, it's $1. That ain't shit. And I ain't been asking. You know, you can watch it or not. I don't give a fuck. So, but
I think, bro. So we're gonna end this video with.
yeah, like it's.
You guys want to buy these grills? You know, I got an eBay store. I have a bunch of grills here for you guys. You guys will never see this shit again. It's so fucking rare.
Yeah,
but
man.
If you guys want to buy them, you know, I gotta sell them.
Yeah. If you want, I'll list your eBay store up or whatever. If you want to.
Yeah, I got a crazy reselling business, bro. If you guys wanna, we got the rarest games ever made, bro. I literally got these yesterday, bro. I don't get time for that. You know what I mean? Man. Talking about rare games. All right, man. Well,
yeah, I appreciate you.
It's been a ball, bro. Honestly.
You know, I know you've been bugging me to get this video out, so fuck it. We
I can't wait to see your video from the pickup, man.
Yeah, I'm putting that out. I'm gonna put the other one out too. It's been a while. So yeah, I mean, appreciate you jumping on. I know some people ain't gonna like this video, but hey, I mean, everyone's entitled to their own opinions. So you know, it is what.
Bro, you gave what we talked for what an hour? You gave all the resellers in my city a chance, bro. You know, an hour, bro, of me not out there trying to grab everything.
Cause this dude right here, man, motherfucker be getting.
Oh, they got lucky, bro. I must have missed a bunch of lots, bro.
Yeah, cause your ass be at work getting shit.
Right?
I'm like, fuck.
But that's the thing, right? I tell my brother, I'm like, yo, I'm all like, get back to work and bounce. But yeah, bro, I really, honestly, man, like I hope people are on our side as collectors and they just say fuck the resellers. Like I want to see the comments on this video because I say fuck the resellers all day. Fuck them all, bro. Yeah. Fuck them all. Fuck the wannabe collectors.
Like you, but hey, I mean, I get it. So
fuck them, bro.
Yeah. So
fuck.
There's a good amount. I say the same. Fuck them because like
100%.
No respect for nothing. But you know, it is what it is. Yep.
All right, bro. Sign us out. Let's go.
All right. Well, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, there's some raw and uncut shit. I doubt I'm going to cut anything out because that's how G I am. It's going to be a long ass video. I already know.
Long as
got some laundry to do, to fold and shit, and that you enjoyed the video. And I hope to see a couple more good ass pickups from my boy Namoody, the beast from the Far East, picking up all the fucking games and shit. And hopefully one day you'll be able to make it down to Las Vegas and we can do some shit, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm coming down, bro. Well, as soon as this fucking as soon as this shit shuts down, I'm coming down again.
For sure, man.
Yeah, boy, trying to plan
got
it
something
out.
for your ass when you come down.
Shit, let's do it.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like it's definitely been good to like actually talk to you, like because
I know, bro. We've been chatting for a while, but it's been a while.
Yeah. So that's what's up. You know, you my boy. You done me real well, man. Like you've been a good dude to me, and I appreciate that.
Ain't no problem, bro.
Yep. All right, man. Well, I know you gotta go do your pickups or kick it with the family.
I gotta go see my kids, bro.
Yeah. I'll see you online.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk to you later.